Am I the a-hole for not helping my sister and husband pay for the IVF treatment using my inheritance despite having no immediate use for it? I don't know what all info I should provide, so if I miss something that you might need, please do ask me and I'll answer ASAP. So I'm a 25 female and my sister Ella is 31 female. My husband Tom and her husband John. Ella is bisexual and our parents were religious AF. So when she brought home a GF in HS, they kicked her out. She never got an inheritance when our mom died. The both of us had cut contact with our parents, but I still decided to accept the money because I figured it's one of the good things to come out of our abusive life, so why not? The legal side of the things were finalized a week ago. Elle and John came to see me while Tom was at work and told me they wanted to talk about something important. They said that they had exhausted all their fertility money and didn't have enough to try IVF again. I can see where this was going, so I just said, I'm sorry Ella, I understand. I was thinking about this as well as Tom thinks this is the right thing to do too. You should have half the money, you deserve it. John tells me that's not what they wanted to talk about, but that they wanted all the money. I'm a bit taken aback. Apparently, half won't be enough. I tell them I was going to use my part, or if she didn't want half, all of it, for my daughter's college fund and another fund for her to use for whatever she wishes during her teens years. I remind Ella that we always promise each other our children will be financially well off because we never had that growing up. Where I live, college is extremely expensive, so despite my daughter being only 3, Tom and I wanted to start this for her. I tell Ella and John all of this, and Ella is just very upset at this point. John is more willing to have a conversation though. She comes back from the kitchen and says I'm rubbing the fact that I'm the mother in the face. I'm angry by this point because I thought she loved my daughter like her own. Ella said I was sabotaging her and that I owe her for looking after when we were kids. John said since Ella faced more struggles, she deserved it all despite knowing full well our parents hurt me regularly as well. I was not prepared to fight. My daughter needed my attention and I wanted Tom to be at my side because Ella was acting aggressive. I asked them to leave and called Tom. We discussed this again and agreed we shouldn't give them the money. Ella calls me and I pick up and she tells me she has to try again and that her relationship is rocky because they're frustrated that they can't have kid. I told her I would not give her the entire amount and just hung up. I feel guilty about all this now, but I don't know if I should. Maybe since I don't have an immediate use for the money, I should have given it to her? Am I the a-hole?
NTA. I think you were right and fair to offer to split the money with her, but in no way should she get all of it. This is the chance for you to ensure your child's future and, as her mother, it's only right for you to do so. Ella can look for alternate ways to become a mother that doesn't involve spending your part of the inheritance. Fertility problems are super unfortunate, but it doesn't give her the right to take your daughter's college money. John tells me that's not what they wanted to talk about, but that they wanted all of the money. No. The sheer brass neck is astounding. You made a generous but fair offer. You're clearly NTA, and you shouldn't for a moment let them make you doubt yourself. I'm petty as shit. I would have offered half because it's the right thing to do. When sister said no, I want it all. I would have asked her if she was serious and then laughed and said if she's going to be like that she gets nothing. The hubris to look at generosity and demand more astounds me. Sister should have been grateful for what was offered. Since she wasn't, now she gets nothing. But like I said, I'm petty as shit. NTA, you offered half, and that was generous enough. It is unreasonable of them to expect you to give them all of the money. Additionally, her relationship is rocky, because they're frustrated they can't have a kid. This line also concerns me. A baby can't save a marriage. In fact, it would probably make it worse. If you want to give them half, that's fine, but not a penny more. NTA. Honestly, I wouldn't even give her half the money after the way your sister behaved. That's what Tom says as well. I'm still considering both options. NTA. I wouldn't give her half of it either based on their mindset. Sounds like she is trying to have a kid to save her marriage. That never works. NTA, unless you cave into your sister's demands over looking to your child's future. You offered your sister a fair and equal split of your inheritance. Your sister and Bill are greedy to demand all of it. I would give your sister two choices: 1, half of the inheritance, or 2, nothing. Have they considered adoption? You have a daughter and are being smart to set your half up to help her with college. At her young age there is plenty of time to grow it into a nice college fund nest egg. NTA, honestly it doesn't even matter what they want it for, they should not ask for 100% of the money. It's ridiculous and quite frankly embarrassingly entitled. You offered 50% immediately. If that's not enough, there's nothing you can do about it. NTA, they may never get pregnant, they may end up splitting up, and in either case you are not getting that money back. You have a child to provide for. Your living child's needs should come before the needs of a hoped-for child. Splitting the money is absolutely reasonable and fair. You don't owe them anything after that. NTA. They do not have a right to the money. Frankly, it was extremely generous for you to even offer half. The fact that wasn't enough for them is ridiculous. It honestly sounds like your sister is going through a lot right now with fertility struggles being a seeming proxy for marriage issues from the comment she made. You do not deserve to be made a punching bag like they are turning you into. Also, I'd be super uncomfortable being asked to fund a medical procedure like this that they have already attempted and failed with before. This isn't a medical need, it is a desire. NTA, you are thinking long-term, and are using your money for your daughter, while she wants the money now, and even though you wanted to split the inheritance she still wanted all. Furthermore, they are belittling your pains and made it out like she had it worse. I already saw so many posts. If you know your family are homophobic/biphobic, then don't come out until you are settled with own income, or they are not a part of your life anymore. Please inform yourself about inheritance laws if they are going to sue the will of your mother.